So we should be able to get all three cameras on. What's going on? We had them all working the other day. Yeah, we had all the cameras working. We had all three of the wall cameras. We had 4 cameras going the other night. That's really weird because they were all working before. Are you sure they're all powered on? Make sure they're all powered. You ask Lorene. I'm happy to have you get paid. I got no problem with that. Lindsay, you want to go back and help? Yeah. Lindsay and Mike are here. They might be able to figure this out. It's bizarre. Like it works and then it doesn't work. Literally, I took it home. I cleaned the system, brought it back. It was all perfect. I figure if all of our phones go off at once, we'll know it's time to end the service. And we're not doing Hanukkah, correct, with Parpar. Let's see if we get around to a story. The orange are big maybes. We're going to act like we can do everything, Joel, and then we'll make calls as phones go off. Trying to resurrect him. That's what we're doing the Misha Berach. And if he doesn't get resurrected by the time we get to Kaddish, then we'll do Kaddish. So we got all 3 HDMIs up. That's good, guys. Can you give like a 3-minute timer? Forward and turn on a non-fire-oriented Shabbat candle. If you'd like to light a Shabbat candle, come and turn one on. We're not giving anyone matches tonight except for Carol and Herm in a few minutes. You can take these home. No, I don't want you to take them home, but they're safe at home. Yeah, no pyromaniacs here. Hello, Tina. Yeah, we have a 3-minute warning. Yes, You have 22 seconds to come forward and turn on a candle. There's switches on the bottom. Some of them work better than others. Is everybody out? Mark, is everyone out? Yeah, let's get people off the beam. Let's just make sure everyone's in here. Hello, Fred. I feel like we had more people in the other room eating. Who came and ate and then didn't stay? Raise your hand if you didn't stay for the service. Ba-bum-bum. Oh, look at that. Look what you can see from here. Joel, check out the window. Yeah. It's pretty orange right there. That's the way it looked the first night. Yeah. Joel, let's get a picture. Let's get a selfie. The selfie of the fire in the background. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna see if we can or can't. Mike's. Let's see. You gotta do the selfie. No, because we're gonna. You want to start with Indigo?
Yalla lai 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 rai, yalla lai rai rai rai, yalla lai rai 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 rai, yalla lai rai rai rai, yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 rai 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 rai. Yalla lai rai rai rai, yalla lai rai rai rai, yalla lai rai 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 rai, yalla lai rai rai rai, yalla lai rai rai rai, yalla lai rai 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 rai, yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai. Yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai rai rai rai, yalla rai 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 rai, yalla lai rai 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 rai, yalla lai rai rai rai, yalla lai rai rai rai, yalla lai rai 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 rai, yalla lai rai rai rai. Yalla lai rai rai rai, lai rai 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 rai. One last time, sing it with us. Yalla lai lai rai rai, yalla lai lai rai rai, yalla lai rai 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 rai. Yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai rai 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 lai rai.
Thank God. Thank God for firefighters. Thank God. That does deserve some applause. Thank God for family. Thank God for friends. Thank God for caring neighbors, for community. Thank God for all the angels we have around us. Over the past 4 days, I've heard and read and seen, well, so much kindness. I've seen and read about so much outreach. I've experienced so much caring. Within this community, I've seen heroic moments. They abound. People checking in with one another. People giving support and guidance to one another. People loving the stranger as our Torah tells us to do. Loving the stranger with all their entire beings. So many of you have offered help to others, living by that very real idea that God is not an outside force, but something that we do. God is present because you are making calls, you are sending texts, you are opening your door, you are reaching out, you are connecting. Tragedies like these fires, and a true tragedy, especially for those in the Palisades and in Altadena, true tragedies like these fires remind us of our ability to be godly, to take holy actions, to think about others. The hope is that we take these moments of godliness and allow them to fill our everyday, and not just these moments that are filled with confusion and fear. Kindness, love, reaching out. They're a path to godliness. And you can take this path whenever you so choose. And I'm proud of so many of you because you are on this path. But if you're not, it's as simple as checking in on your neighbor or giving someone a much-needed hug. Share your holiness with others, and we will make it through whatever tragedy or crisis attempts to block our path. So tonight, let us celebrate the power of our community, its resilience, its godliness, its ability to come together. So we're going to sing with Joel in a moment. We're going to sing Hine Matov. And Hine Matov speaks about brothers and sisters coming together. And that's what we need to do more than ever before. Come together as a community. Hine Matov.
הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לי, יאללה לי, יאללה לי. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לי, יאללה לי, יאללה לי. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
We turn to page 131 for Shiru Ladonai. We sing a song to God. We lift up our hearts in joy and in praise. We think about our connection to one another. We think about our connection to God. Shiru Ladonai, page 131.
שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסרו מיום ליום ישועתו, ספרו בגויים כבודו, בכל העמים נפלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד, נורא הוא על כל אלוהים, אלי, כי כל אלוהי עמים אלילים, ואדוני שמיים עשה, הוד והדר לפניו, עוז ותפארת במקדשו. יללי ללי רי, יללי יללי, ישמחו השמיים ותגל הארץ, ירם הים ומלוא יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו. יאי אז ירננו כל הציה לפני אדוני, כי בא לשפוט הארץ, ישפוט תבל בצדק ועמים באמונתו. ילי לי 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 לי
We turn to page 138 for Lachado D. Lachado D, we welcome the Sabbath bride. When a bride enters your presence, your demeanor changes. As a rabbi, as an officiant of so many weddings over the last 20 years, I've stood under the chuppah right behind the groom, and I felt the joy in the groom's heart as he watches the bride, walk toward him. And the joy of watching him walk towards the bride, greet her parents, and then taking the bride's hand and doing their circles and then entering the chuppah. You can feel the love. You can feel the intensity. You can feel the uniqueness of the moment. And when we sing Lachado D, we're supposed to be that groom. And the bride is Shabbat. And we're supposed to be waiting with full heart, waiting for that bride to come up to us so that we can take her hand and lead her up into the world of Shabbat. The Shabbat is our chuppah. And she is a representation of all that is holy, is our bride. So we're going to sing Lachado D. We're on page 138, and we'll be doing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9.
Yalai lalai rai, yai rai 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 rai, rai 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 rai, yai rai 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 rai, yai lalai rai, yai rai 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 rai, rai rai rai, yai rai 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 rai, lechadoti. Nikra kala pene Shabbat nekabela Shamor vezachor bedibur echad ishmianu el hameuchad Adonai echad ושמו אחד לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה לחדותי לקרא כלה פני שבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי היא מקור וברכה מראש מקדם נשוך סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לחדותי לקרא כלה פני שבת נקבלה התעוררי דברי כי באורך קומי אורי 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 שיר דבר כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לך דודי לקרא קהלה פני שבת לקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצוהלה תוך אמונה עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה לך דודי לקרא קהלה פני שבת נקבלה.
You may be seated. We continue with Shalom Aleichem on page 142. Shalom Aleichem is a song we sing about the angels that come every Shabbat and bless us. So I think we need to take a moment and think about the angels in our lives. We have a lot of blessings right now. So much more could have been lost over the past 4 days. We're gathered tonight with family, friends, community. There are many blessings if we only look for them. And so take a moment and close your eyes. Think about the angels. And think about the angels giving you a blessing that you need on this Shabbat.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leshalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barechuni leshalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitchem leshalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Carol and Herm, tonight's sponsors of the dinner. Could you guys come forward and light our Shabbat candles? I also want to point out that Carol is a past president, and Herm has been on the board, but before I was ever a rabbi here. And if you ever have questions about the West Valley Food Pantry, Herm is the person to talk to. So they both broke a rule. They did not take the ramp all the way up. Yes, I know. I noticed that. We're now going to light our Shabbat candles, and thank you both very much. Your generosity is always appreciated. As the candles are lit, the Sabbath bride enters this gateway. She enters our hearts. May our Shabbat be one of peace, of rest, of kindness, of love.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav V'tzivanu lehadlik ner V'tzivanu lehadlik ner V'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
This week, across the world, we'll be finishing the book of Exodus. Excuse me. And whenever we finish a book, one of the books of our Torah, and begin a new one, between the two books, we say, Hazak, Hazak, V'nit Hazek. Be strong, let us move forward in strength. And it seemed very apropos to point this out tonight at this service because we are in a moment where we need to move forward with strength. One chapter is closing, another one is beginning. Our city has changed. But with strength, chazak, we will move forward. Benit chazek, together. So as we rise for the Baruch Hu, we rise together as a community. We rise together with strength in our hearts. We rise together knowing that as a community, we can overcome any obstacle in our path. Let us rise for the Baruch Hu. We are on page 146.
Lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. Barechu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach. Hamevorach leolam vaed. Hamevorach leolam vaed.
Please remain standing. Let's stand tall. Let's feel our feet grounded to the floor. And let's take a deep breath in and hold it and let it out. Another deep breath in. Hold it and let it out. One more deep breath in. Hold it and let it out. Cover your eyes, and we will recite the Shema with Joel.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, מלכותו לעולם ועד.
You may be seated. We continue with the Vahafta, found on page 154, the Vahafta.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
We turn to page 158 for the Micha Malcha. The Micha Malcha speaks about a time of miracles. It speaks about, well, the Israelites crossing that sea of reeds. It speaks about a sea that split apart so we could cross through. It speaks about freedom. So let's sing a song of freedom, a song of joy. The Micha Malcha, page 158.
Lai la lai lai ya la lai la lai lai la lai lai ya la lai la lai ya la lai lai ya la lai la lai ya la lai lai ya la lai la lai mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha nidar ba'kodesh Nora tehilot osefele yalai lalai lai yalalai lalai yai lalai lai yalalai lalai yai lalai lai yalalai lalai malchutecha rauvanecha bokei hayam לפני משה ומרים זאלי ענו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד לילה לילה ילה לילה 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 ילה לילה מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף אלי ילאי ללי לי יללי לי 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 יללי לי 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 יללי לי.
We now turn to the Misha Berach. The Misha Berach is found on page 371. And as an introduction to this prayer, I wanted to read an email I received earlier today from Debbie Decker, who is the executive director of the West Valley Food Pantry. I inquired what Kol Tikvah could do to help the pantry out, and this is her response, and I wanted to share it with you so you're aware of what the needs are at this moment. She wrote to me, "We have enough canned goods to last us for months, thanks to many of you, because we do that giant food can collection every high holidays. Fresh produce is our problem. Since the fires, our grocery stores have not been able to give us their extras, so we've had to run to the store each day to get fruit and veggies. If people would like to donate funds to help us purchase fresh fruit and veggies for the next few weeks, that would be great. We've already seen an uptick in our numbers since Tuesday. We've been getting around 10 new families each day signing up just due to the fires. It's just a nightmare. Every one of our staff, volunteers, and clients have been affected by these fires. All prayers for those who have lost so much are especially appreciated and welcome. Thank you, Rabbi Jon. We so appreciate Kol Tikvah. Debbie. So we have a partnership with the West Valley Food Pantry that I don't know how old it is, but if you have questions about the West Valley Food Pantry, how to help, how to make a donation, how to do a little labor, talk to Herm. Herm, wave your hand. If you don't know Herm, he's been very involved in there for years. And as a way to introduce the Misha Barak, I wanted to share this with you because we can say a Misha Barak prayer, but we can also help others by taking some action. So I wanted to point that out to everyone. But on our prayer list for Misha Barak, currently on our Misha Barak list, Amy Coiteau, Bruce Newman, Denise Fontaine, Erwin Ames, Lisa Sage, Lauren Kleinrock, Louise Paleo, Lynn Newman, Mark Jeff, Milo Mandel, Neil Mitchell, Sharon Friedman, Rabbi Stanley Davids, Steve Lincoln, Susan Vidal, Yoni Arusi, Sean Baden, Rob Glucroft, and Charlotte Cohen. If you have an additional name for a Misha Barak list, please share it with me now. Misha Barak Avatenu V'Yimatenu. May the God of our ancestors grant refuah shlema, complete and full healing to all those we name tonight and all those we hold in our hearts. And together we say the singing of Misha Barak.
Misha Barak Avotenu Mekor Abracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing. And let us say, Amen. Misha Barak Imotenu Mekor HaBeracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We turn to page 164 for the Amidah. Please rise. We're going to do Adonai Sifatai Tiftach and then pray silently for a few moments and then go into a mourner's Kaddish.
Adonai Sifatai Tiftach Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise.
Please pray silently from page 164 to 180. When you're done with your silent prayer, you may be seated. I do apologize. There's some new evacuation areas, so we're going to just go straight to Mourner's Kaddish right now. We're going to skip announcements, which I'm sure is going to upset many of you. Thank you. Who laughed? Thank you. Mark, I'm sorry. Do you want to give it? Can you just stand there and give quick announcements then? Yeah, just very quickly.
Hello, can you hear me? Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you, Joel, James, everyone, Stephanie, Lorraine, everyone who put tonight together. A few quick announcements. On Friday, January 31st, we'll be having our annual Night of 18 Shabbats, one of the great events of the season, not to be missed. We're looking for people to host. You can cook everything yourself, do all potluck, or whatever works for you. The idea is to gather as a community for Shabbat dinner. If anyone has questions, feel free to reach out to myself or anyone in the office. Join us February 1st for our poker tournament. If you haven't already registered, I'm going to give your name to Wayne, and he'll hunt you down. It's still open, and it's going to be a fun event. For those with religious school children, we will be having religious school this Sunday, due unless things change. Check out all our events on our Kol Tikvah website, or call the office if you have any questions, and I noticed that they've been sending out some community notices, which we greatly appreciate. A big thank you to Sandy and Bert Lev for sponsoring our own egg this evening, and a big thank you to Herm and Carol Fisher for sponsoring tonight's community pizza gathering. Tonight's tzedakah will go to JFED LA's Wildfire Relief Fund. If you want to assist in the wildlife relief, please use the QR code on the Shalom sheet. It will direct you to a website with a plethora of ways you can help. Thank you all for joining us. Please be safe and vigilant. Remember to take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you, Rabbi.
And you got announcements instead of my sermon tonight. We're going to turn to 598 for the Mourner's Kaddish. We take a moment and we remember those who have recently passed. Stephen Mandel, remembered by the Mandel family. Arnold Horlick, remembered by the Deschel, Horlick, and Reap families. Michael Ryder, remembered by the Ryder and Rapport families. Arlene Baden, remembered by the Baden and Birnbaum families. Sean Baden, remembered by the Baden and Birnbaum families. Anna Sodenberg, remembered by the Sodenberg and Bar David families. And Lee Kaplan, remembered by the Kaplan, Banner, and Hanish families. We also hold in our prayers the hostages and soldiers we have lost in the current Mideast conflict, those taken by gun violence, those that have passed due to floods, fires, and other natural and unnatural disasters, and those that have no one but us to say Kaddish for them. We also remember those who died during this season and years past. Barbara Bates, Edith Burstein, Annette Nettie Cohen, Gilbert Davidson, Jack Diamond, Edward Enman, Gladys Enman, May Kishner-Fine, Samuel Fischler, Yitzhak Furman, Fanny Glassberg, Nina Hovsepian, Louis Karp, Sylvia Leeson, David Levine, Calvin Levinson, Ruth Lieberman, Dina Leiker, Harold Lovitz, Marion Mandel, Murray Morgulin, Esther Pivauer, Ruth Riker, Robert Rokov, Howard Schwartzer, Ann Silver, Jay Slack, Hilda Sladen, Al Stein, Malcolm Tipp, Michael Warner, Abraham Weissman, Rabbi Emil Wohl, and Evelyn Weingross Wiley. If you have an additional name for our Kaddish or Yort site list, please share it with me now. If you're in the first 7 days of mourning, please rise. If you're in the first month of mourning, please rise. If you're in the first year of mourning, please rise. If you're observing a Yort site, please rise. These are the mourners in our midst. We rise to show them our love and our support. We are on page 598. Yitgadal v'yikadash shmei Rabbah, v'yalmad divrach hirutei v'yamlech malchutei, v'chayachon v'yimechon v'chayei l'chol Beit Yisrael, v'galav yizman kari v'imru. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarak le'olam olamei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudsha b'rechu, le'la min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, Yamiran be'alma v'imru. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shmaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. V'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. May the one who makes peace on high grant peace to all who mourn, to all Israel, and to all humankind. And together we say, put your books down, put your arms around one another. We're going to do a closing melody. Before we do that closing melody, I'm going to send Torahs home with people because we don't want to leave all 5 Torahs here and then have someone, God forbid, have to rush back to get all 5. If you would like to take a Torah home for a week, we would love, please see me afterwards. You obviously have to be a member to do this, all right? But if you're a member and you would like to have one of our Torahs, come up onto the bima afterwards. Here we go.
Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Ose shalom bimromav, Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. L'chaim.
One of our sponsors tonight. Bert, can you come and hold this for us? If everyone can come and let's surround Bert with the challah, our final action of the evening. And if we could all place a hand, why don't you turn around, Bert, and face everybody? If we want to come forward, let's leave our aisles. Let's come together as a community for a moment before we all go running home. And if you don't want to leave your aisle, just point at us. That'll also suffice. Here we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avo. Come get some challah, Shabbat Shalom. May everyone be safe. If you'd like to take a Torah home, come to me, yeah. Come up here if you would like to take a Torah home.
Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו